name is Julie. Welcome to my channel. You're watching Treasures Made from Yarn. I hope you're all doing well today. It's been a interesting new week for me because if you've seen several of my past videos, we learned like last year that where I was working closed down and I had to find a new job, and I started my new job this week. So far it's going okay. It's going pretty well. But we are well into the holiday season now. But I felt like I haven't done much planning, but I have quite a bit done. I got presents to wrap yet. We have a very early family Christmas party coming up at the end of the week. Actually, it's Sunday, and yeah, anyway, this is what I'm going to show you what I've got working on. This is my weekly work in progress, what projects I got finished video, and hopefully it will inspire you to make something that I showed you, or you can in the comments later on share what you're making. I actually got this done. You may have seen this in a past video. I got this scarf done. So yeah, the last week at my other job there was like no work to do, so I spent the last week finishing it, working on projects, and I had finished up this scarf project, which I am digging. I like this. I like this scarf. I like the colors. I like the pattern. I was contemplating making this scarf for next year's brain fog, next year's temperature project, but this scarf here is like 167 rows or something like that, and it's already a good size, so I probably won't use this pattern now, but I'm contemplating some other patterns, but I don't know what I'm going to do yet. That'll be a future video. So you might have seen these already. I think I might have shown the chickens made with the same yarn that what the scarf came on, which is the Urban Chick from Hobby Lobby. Oh, little chickens. I think this morning I just added, I don't know if you can see, I just embroidered some eyes in. I literally just did that before recording this video. Just put some eyes in. I think the original video I watched, they put like pony beads in the eyes, and they added a little hanger with beads on it, but I don't think I'm going to add a hanger to these. I'll probably just hook in like one of them ornament hook things in it and just hang it on the tree that way. But I think they turned out pretty cute, the chickens. Okay. I think, I don't know which one of the last videos I did, I was talking about some Temu yarn, and I had some of this Chanel. This is what I got left. And I mentioned about making my slipper pattern with it, and that's what I did. I made a pair of slippers with my most popular comfy slipper pattern, because it's all front posts, back posts, and it kind of gives it a squishy quality. The Chanel was already squishy, so these are really squishy. So because this is my pattern, probably used more of a size 4 yarn, and these are probably closer to a 5. Oh, they're not that much bigger on me. I think a couple times I made them a little too long this way. But yeah, I like this. So does this to show you that I think I had a comment saying they were disappointed because they thought that the pattern uses Chanel yarn. I was disappointed, but why not use some Chanel yarn to make my slipper pattern? So that link will be in the description. And soft and comfy slippers. It says they turned out. I think I went too many rows down, and it turned out to be a little big. I think I have a daughter that has a foot size that's bigger than me. I might gift these to her, or maybe not. They are comfy. I like them. that's all the stuff I got done this week. So I did get some progress done on this t-shirt I started back in May. I want to definitely try to get this. I'm trying. I think I had doctor's appointment. Well, my husband had doctor's appointment, so while I was waiting, I think I did a couple more rows that way. I think I also, when my kids are in Sunday school, while I'm waiting for them, I also worked on this project too. And I think I did like a little bit the other day, so we're getting there. We're getting there. So I got quite a bit done on this. But I'm still not sure if I'm going to get this done by the end of the year. But we'll try. We'll try to get it done. Oh, yeah, here's this blanket. I actually haven't worked much. All I gotta do is the border on this granny square blanket, and then it'll be done. Because I think I don't even have, we don't even have one side done. But I think once I pick this project up, I'll probably get this done. I'll try to get this project done this week. No guarantees. Anyway, the granny square project, which I learned is in August from December granny square make-along, that I learned from Connie at Just Another Stitch. And I want to get, we're actually December, so I'm going to want to get this hopefully soon. I will get this project done. So this is pretty big. This project will be part of Stash Down 2023. That is hosted by Bridget at Queen's Craft by Bridget. So I definitely need to get this project done by the end of the month. Hopefully next week or before Christmas. Alright, so that is this blanket. Yeah, I know if you can see all of it. It is pretty big. There you go. Oh, yep. It may have to be its own video once I get this finished. Okay. A couple new projects that I started, which I should not have started because of the last two projects need to be worked on. If you've seen, I got the pink teddy bear that was from couple of videos back. I was thinking I wanted to make a gift bag for that, but so that's what this is. I started making a bag, but it's got a shell pattern to it, so obviously this ain't gonna make a very good gift bag. Oh, I just dropped my needle. It did turn out I did have a box for the bear, so I ended up putting it in a box. And in the meantime, I have this. Probably it's going to be like a market bag, or it's a cotton round bag. It's got a round double crochet bottom. There's no specific pattern for this. I just made a base. Started to go around in this shell. It's a shell and 2 double crochets. I don't know if you can tell. If you can get the gist of it, you'll need to make your foundation row dividable by 7. So yeah, there's like 5 double crochets in the 2 double crochets, and then you got 2 double crochets. That's in between the second and third and fourth double crochet. So that is the quick gist on this pattern for this bag. I haven't figured out how I'm going to put the handle on there yet. That's this bag. So far, hopefully, this came in a package. I'm using the Bernay handcraftier, and this came in a package of 6. And so far I've gone through I almost got 3 done. So I should have enough to depending on how tall I want to make the bag. Yeah, I may have to come up. I may have to come up with the pattern for this. There'll probably be a written pattern first before there's a video for this. Next, when I started, this might be what I'm going to do. This, I'm contemplating this is what I'm going to do for my temperature scarf project. And I might actually do the chevron pattern. This, however, is going to be a pair of socks. A while back, I actually have a written pattern. It is my ripple sock. But I think I'm going to try to do something, alter the pattern a little bit. So I mean, this is going to be actually the cuff of the sock. And when I did the actual foot part of the sock, I did continuous rounds in the ripple pattern, but I think I'm going to try going back and forth in rows. We'll see how that goes. I'm also using a much smaller hook than I had initially wrote in my written pattern, so anyway, I wanted to start using the sock yarn because it was part of the stash down. So this will be like a stash down 2023 project, but I don't know if it'll be done by the end of the month. It could be a stash down 2024 project. Yeah, any of these projects that I got going on that's not done will be part of, by the end of December, we'll go into stash down 2024 because Bridget is going to continue on with that into the next year. Okay, I think all I got left are the temperature projects. So where are we at? Okay, there we are. Alright, I got November's scarf blanket done, and I already attached it to October's. So yeah, this is October's. Okay, let me see if I can show you. Yeah, there is, I got November done. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, seems like the last couple ones were, they're like, oh yeah, they're not cable. I wouldn't say cable, but they're like, okay, they're over a spot, like they make a panel. So I just needed to make a panel. So that's why seems like a lot of the last ones were that. I don't know if you can, or they were cables. Like I said, see, they were like little panels. So yeah, the temperature varied so much that I think I did just see, I do two, yeah, the second to last purple were like 2 days because they were both in the 40s, but it seems like one day was in the 40s, then it'll be in the 30s, I think I had one day in the 20s. But yeah, it just seems like it just, and then I had, yeah, the warmest day in November was in the 70s. And then it was a cold front, like in the 20s. Yeah, and it seems like the forecast is 40s and 50s for December. But anyway, November's done and already attached. I already got October's blanket attached to, yeah, I got October, okay. I have October and November's blanket attached. There we are. Which is actually, surprisingly, I did that. I hardly ever, usually I'll have like all three done before I put the panel together, but I guess I got it a little bit ahead, but I'm not ahead because I'm actually 4 or 5, almost a week behind, because I have not started December's blanket yet, and it's already, and I'm recording this, it's on the 5th. Okay, and then the last one is the scarf. And that one is up to date. So all this temperature scarf is it's just like with moss stitch, linen stitch. single crochet, chain 1. Make sure we single crochet in the chain 1 space. So that's actually quite simple. I could just, for next year, just stick to the same stitch. I don't know, I think I'm more leaning toward the chevron. I like the chevron pattern. I might actually do the chevron pattern for next year for the temperature scarf. And I'm not sure if I going to use the same kind of yarn. See, just to show. Yeah, it's just like a size 2. I'll have to see how much, like I said, I got quite a bit extra. This is like the 20s or 30s. No, it's not the 30s. This is my 20 color. Because I think I still have plenty. I'll have to look to see what I have for these. How much I have. Because I know I had I think we're in my 80s. I had very little left in the 80s. So if I use this yarn, I gotta make sure I have enough in that range, or the colors that I go through a lot of. I'll look through all this, kind of go figure out which colors, how much I have left of what. I know I have another ball of this exact same color. That might be I might use that for, if I use this type of yarn. I haven't decided if I'm going to go to the thicker acrylic yarn or what. But I'll look to see what I got in these. Because I have a lot, I still have a lot of it in here. That might make me decide how much, because this isn't that long. Let's see, I don't like where I might want to make it a little bit longer. Yeah, but this is about 30, well I know this is 38 stitches across. I'm using a size E hook. And the length looks pretty good. So I might actually stick with the same kind of yarn that I'm using for this project for next year. So that'll be a future video. I know we're like, that is everything I have. I'm trying to think what other projects I want to make yet before Christmas. I think I did want to make some more, okay, argumi, little stuffies. But I'm not sure if I'm going to have time for that, because I just mentioned it early in the video, we're going to have a party, and like Sunday, like days away, and I'm not sure if I have time to make any more. Then again, I got daughters in Kansas. We're not seeing them until January, so I got time on that front if I wanted to make stuffies for them. So, and plus we got the Christmas, I'm involved in the Christmas card exchange that was hosted by Lori at Armchair Chef. I already got all my cards mailed off, and I think I made a very simple paper ornament to go into each one. Not much, it's just something simple. I think I had a bunch of cards that actually I bought some at Michael's like last year from like in their clearance section. I thought it was just plain card stock and cards, but no, it had a little design. It had this little truck and a little Christmas tree. Hold on. I got that over here. One moment. Yeah, I was expecting this to be plain, and it had this design on the bottom. So anyway, I made ornaments out of that design, and that was part of the Christmas card exchange. So I got one card so far. I got one card. Not the bump thing. Alright, I got my first card from Lori Hutchinson. She said, look at this card. And she had sent, I think these are cute. I'm trying to figure out where do you find these? These are cute. So it's a flat ornament, flat wood ornament. Yeah, I wasn't sure where to find these are cute. I like this. So I got one card so far back. So that's good. This card. I'm not sure if we're supposed to read these on air, if we want to keep it private. It's just, she just wrote in there that she was wishing me a beautiful holiday season And she likes my Mystery Yarn Challenge work. And she signed it, Your Yarn and Friend, Lori Hutchison. And she is at Lori Classroom Stories and Crochet. I'll have to check out that channel. And like that, so far I got one card. Make sure you stay tuned for more Christmas cards that I'm gonna get. I'll probably, as they come in, I'll show Christmas cards. I also have, I know a future video that will be coming up is I had more Temu yarn coming in. So that itself will be a separate video. So that is all I had. No more rambling by me. I probably got to get ready for work. Now that's the thing about this new job. My old job, I started really early, like at 6 a.m. Now I don't have to be to work until 8 a.m. Which I think now is where most people go to work. So, okay, seriously, enough rambling. If you did like this video, please give it a like. Want to see more content like this? Please subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now.